Well, hi friends, I'm here at our studio in La Quinta, California, a long way from the image behind me of the Western Wall, sometimes known as the Wailing Wall, in the old city of Jerusalem. I'm loving this picture because it says to me, we're going back.
That's right.
And I have Marty Jacobus, our executive director, with me today, and Marty has been with us to Israel before, and he is the guy that if you call a number at our website that says, I want to find out more about the Israel trip, Marty's going to be the one who answers that phone and talks to you a little bit about it. But we are going back to Israel at the end of this year.
Yes, we are.
The last day of November, we'll be on the airplane and headed to Israel, and then we'll be 10 or 11 days on the ground and back in Israel. Marty, we went 2 years ago.
Yes.
Just a little over 2 years ago. What was one of your favorite moments?
Well, there's almost too many to pick a favorite, but I certainly enjoyed when we were in Caesarea and we talked about on the actual synagogue where Jesus himself stood. We had great conversation with Jeff on wrestling with God from Numbers, when Jacob wrestled with God, and it was okay to wrestle with God. That was a wonderful time. And also down in the Garden of Gethsemane when we actually could see and touch the actual trees where Jesus probably prayed. It was a wonderful, wonderful trip.
Yeah, and that is one of the great things about going to Israel, is that you get to see many of the places that you've read about for years. If you've never been there before, it's an amazing experience. If you have been there before, there's always those nuances, new things that you find, just like when you go to a favorite destination here in the States or somewhere abroad that you really like to go to. When you go back to Israel, new things are discovered, new layers are uncovered. And yet, one of the other things that we really appreciate here at Lynx Players is our working relationship with a lot of those people who are Jewish in their background, but have a belief in Jesus, in Yeshua as the Messiah. And so when we go to Israel, we make an intentional effort to cross paths with people who are there as Jewish believers in Jesus as the one who saves, and we spend time with them as well.
Yes, we do, and I think that's one of the things that makes this trip kind of unique. Not only do we stay in sort of the best accommodations that are over there, but we get to see what is happening on the ground. What is God doing right now in Israel? And it's going to be a great trip, and we'll see a lot of the traditional sites, the Sea of Galilee, and Temple Mount. We were up on the Temple Mount last time, and there's a couple of free days in Jerusalem as well. It's going to be a great trip, Jeff, and we're hoping that more of you will come and join us.
Great. Well, what you do is go to lynxplayers.com, like you do for everything Lynx Players, and if you'll hit the events button at the top there in the navigation bar, it'll take you to a list of our events, and there prominently is the Israel event, and you can click on that and read more information and get information about how to contact Marty and find out more about the trip. We'd love to have you along in 2014.
That's right. Hope to see you there. It's going to be a great trip.